What up, people? It's your boy Master Chudy out here with another comic review. So, today we're looking at Super Sons number 10, hitting that double digit issue. So, this is a good moment. One fine day. This is pretty much, a break issue after everything that's happened with them being after them being in a different dimension, completing their mission and everything like that. So, we see that, the cover's pretty nice. I mean, it's definitely better than the variant cover I got, which I was kind of angered about the last issue last month I got. But we see that Damian and John are about to get their new headquarters. So we begin this issue where, you know, every Batman, well, Bruce and Clark with Damian and John are here for an event. And, they're just preparing for something, and John is getting ready. And what do we have? John is finally flying. He no longer has to jump long distances. He can now fly, so that's a new power that he's gotten. And we're seeing go. And he said, "Look, Dad, I'm flying almost as fast as you now." So John's powers are increasing. This is a glorious day. So we have Peter J. Tomasi on the story and the words. He's been doing good on Superman one. Jose Luis, the artist. Scott Hannes, the inker. Hi-Fi's the colorist. Rob Lay is the letterer. And Jorge Jimenez and Alejandro Sanchez did the cover. Dustin Wynn did the variant cover, and then so it's a pretty good story right here. Um, so we have that Clark. Everybody is pleased. Damian looking particularly uh, sinisterly, but I'm sure happy. So we see that John can fly at will, no more leaps and bounds. And then we just see Damian's like, obviously, this comes as a surprise to you, son. Even I get tired of your cynicism. And then we just see Clark is very impressed, proud of his son. But then we see that John is like, "Dad, I can see a guy robbing a Big Belly Burger in Gotham Heights. Can I? Can I stop him, Dad?" And he's like, "Bruce, your city. Be my guest." And Clark is like, "Weapons first, then just subdue. Let the cops do their job. Catch up with us after." And of course, John suits up and gets ready to go. So they're getting ready to head out. And we just see Bruce is like, "Damian, you've been training with John. Any other powers kick in that you've seen? Maybe when you were up against that magician with the Teen Titans?" And then Damian's just playing ignorant, but Clark is like, "Give it up, Damian. They don't call him the world's greatest detective for nothing. Truth is, it's probably time for John to take a bit of a costume break with school starting up." And we just see Bruce like, "That's not bad. Alfred says it's been hard to get you to focus on all your lessons with your extracurricular activities, Damian." And we just see Damian's like, "I learned 7 languages and wrote 5 doctoral theses by the time my teeth came in." And then Bruce is like, "There's more to knowledge than just knowing facts, Damian." And then we just see Clark's like, "Whoa, what have you done with what have you done with Batman? Who are you and what you've done with Batman?" So he's like, "Bruce, really, you saying that?" So meanwhile, John arrives back. It's your wife influence. Maybe I'll become a journalist. Great, we'll switch places. Playboy billionaire can't be all bad. And we just see, uh, as they land, Damien comes in on John just changing his clothes, doing his thing. And then he asks, "Did you tell your dad about the Titans and the magician?" It's like, "Well, maybe it slipped out, but at some point we kind of don't keep a lot of secrets." And he's like, "Well, I do. Everything is on a need to know basis." "Yeah, well, you don't live in a house with a parent who has super hearing and super mind reading." And then David's like, "Your father can't read minds." And it's like, "I'm talking about my mom." But meanwhile, John has a very nice idea, looking like a kid. He just takes Damien and he's like, "Come here. I want you to do something." It's like, "Put your arms out." So he lays Damien flat, tells him to put his arms out, and it's like, "Now repeat up and away." And it's like, "Now repeat after me, up, up and away." It's like, "Up, up." It's like, "Okay." And we just see Damien's like, "Okay, flag's pretty cool." It's like, "Arms out, wind in your face. That'll never get old." And then Damien tells John like, "I know I was able to fly for a short time after my father brought me back from Apocalypse." It's like, how? And I just say, how come you never told me? He's like, need to know. Thanks, John. And he's like, for what? Needing to remember. And so, this was a good, nice thing that John did for Damien. Like, let me do this for you. Then we have an intermezzo, which seems to be an intermission, Gotham City. I sold my soul for this city, just to watch it turn to rubble right before my eyes. But before I let the final darkness envelop me, devour me, there's time for one more resurrection, one more rebirth, one more chance to get things right. It's like, the apocalypse is back on because I say so. And this is the future, end of intermezzo, and this seems to be the Tim Drake future Batman. Now we get back to Metropolis, the present, 3 weeks later. So we just see Superman get in from, doing Superman things. And he walks into John. John's sleeping, tosses him his suit, and he says, get dressed, John. And then meanwhile, at Gotham City, the Wayne Manor, it's like, I can only find the old one, but it's clean and patched. The boy has several, but luckily at this rate he's growing. He'll be able to wear them for the next 2 decades. You're much ruder when you're dressed for work. Thank you. Now, is that hard? Meanwhile, he throws the thing at Damien's like, he throws his suit at Damien's like, get dressed. And it's like, getting loud in your old age. Pay attention to the weight displacement on your right heel. You need to, what do you need my help with? So Damien's already suited up. So I was like, okay, what do we got to do? Since we're underwater, is Atlantis attacking? No. Aquaman go mad? Mara go mad? And then Batman's like, I don't recall you talking this much before you became friends with John. And then Damien's like, oh, we're not friends. We're like teammates. I'm training him. It's like, good. I learned the hard way it's better to have an S on your side. Clark and I decided a few weeks ago that if you are serious about working together as a team, you're going to need your own headquarters. And we just see this underwater headquarters made out of trains and everything like that. And then, of course, they go in and say, Damien, wait till you see this. And then we just say, hold up, I know there's a catch. There has to be a catch. But John, being the 10-year-old that he is, checks out the whole crib. He's like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. It's like, we need to take a break from the doom. Take a break from the doom and gloom for 5 minutes and just check this out. I already named it Superboy and Robin's Fortress of Attitude. That is definitely a 10-year-old boy. It's like, we are definitely not calling it that. And they all greet the guy. Superman and Batman are everything like that. They've already put in everything like that. It's like, Bruce, I heat vision the titanium cable enforcement. We should be hooked up to both the cave's mainframe and the Justice League lunar server. And then John is like, does that mean we have Wi-Fi? Because of course that's the most important thing to John. But Damien's like, means that this is a gift wrap. This is a gift horse so they can track us. I knew there was a catch. But then we have that Batman pretty much said that we'll be able to instantly sideline Class 4 below, calls down, that and get your feet wet without too much risk, basically. And we just see that. Plus, Damien, here's something special for you. Like your dad supplied this new 3D printer instant batarangs made out of, what was it? Magnesium alloy with reinforced Wayne Tech resin core. It's like, exactly. It's like, that'll be great when I need equipment at the bottom of Morrison Bay. How's this supposed to help keep our streets safe? Like, League Tech, Cyborg hooked us up with these 2-person pods with pre-nav. One heads for Gotham Waterfront, the other to Metropolis Bay. Full trip takes about 100 seconds. And John is like, I made it in 45. No pod. Got wet, though. So John's like, man, I'm faster than this. And then, so that's it? You're just giving us a headquarters? Well, there is one thing. It's like, yep, I knew it. What is it? So Batman just pretty much tells him that, yes, I spoke with Alfred, and we feel that you've both gone as far as you're going with his homeschooling. Earlier today, the Wayne Foundation made a significant donation to the West Reeve School in Metropolis. And John is like, that's my new school. It's like, private school? It's like, Damien's like, nah, you're sending me to a private school? It's like, there's no way I'm going. I could teach those Neanderthals there. Then John is like, hey, but bro, come on, man. I'm right here. And Batman's like, yep, with that attitude, that's why you're going. You're too young to be this angry. Any unexcused absence, and you're fired. And then John is still freaking out. I was like, oh my gosh, we have a mini fridge. Is this heaven or what? No more Robin, no more HQ, no more Robin. And then Batman's like, John lives by the same rules, right, Clark? It's like, well, yes, but we like school. So John is like, come on, dude, it's new for me too. Now we can hang all day. And but Damon's like, you're 10. You'll be 3 grades behind me. Wait, I'm not in the lower school, am I? It's like, if you are, maybe we can share lockers. And Damon's like, I'm a teenager. And it's like, how am I getting to school in Metropolis anyway? I demand Alfred chopping me every morning. Hey, we can do our homework together down here. This is gonna be great. Like this is gonna be horrendous. So, oh my gosh, the way that John is just spazzing out, feeling so happy is just entertained me. And Batman's like, Superman's like, I think that went well. I'm still considering switching places with you. So they leave. And we see that, oh, did our dads just leave? It appears so. So Damien means like, yeah, I'm sweeping for bugs, man. I'm sweeping for bugs. Meanwhile, he's like, we see an alert. It appears so, we're needed. We just see this weird, monster just attack Metropolis. Like, follow me. And just say, don't even try talking to me like this when we're at school. So here we go. Sake. So Damon's like, you ready to take down the bad guy and save the day? Yeah. And we just say, this is the job for Superboy and Robin. And it's like, I hate you. So John got his revenge from the last issue, and we see that next Super Sons Tomorrow's the new arc. Whew, in short, this was a pretty nice filler issue. I give it a good 8 out of 10. We got to see the new headquarters. We now see that Damian and John will be going to school together. So that's another nice thing to do. And it's nice to see that this issue is focusing on some super kids who are kids in the mind, but they have great powers and they want to just save their cities. So there we go. So once again, thank y'all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notifications. Once again, I do these reviews for you, the people, because I just want to discuss good comics and get them out there. Once again, thank you all for watching. I'll have more videos up later today.